establishing the State Department for Diaspora Affairs, how we can make it a lot more easy for Kenyans in Kenya, Kenyans in Germany to access opportunities for employment.
On making arrangements for people to come over to Europe in search of greener pastures, which is very good. At the same time, I'm concerned about the brain drain because we have a lot of professionals here in Germany and also in Norway and other places. How are we going to tackle it? Can we use technology at least to transfer these social remittances? Because the emphasis has been so much on the financial remittances, but we are really missing out that there's a lot of expertise in the diaspora which can really be transferred back home to build our country. So I would wish that we look at it in the area of technology. I'm already doing it. I train almost 2,000 people in Kenya every weekend. Thank you.
So my name is Thomas Kalunge. I won't actually, she asked a question that I was to ask, but I want to put emphasis on that. So we have a big problem with the brain drain in terms of sometimes we don't really have a brain drain, we rather need to create a brain circulation. Meaning, how can we be able to harness the knowledge we have here and bring it at home and develop it?
There are a lot of Kenyans who change their citizenship. They are getting to invest back home is really difficult because those days when we were changing our citizenship, we could remain with our IDs and we could also hold our passports. But nowadays the German government take the passports and take the IDs. So when we go back home and you would like to invest, because we are foreigners, the opportunities are very, very limited for us. So the question is, how could we benefit as born Kenyan,
as Kenyans who are German citizens investing back in Kenya? And I just wanted to add to our point that even we as Kenyans, when we are going back home, born in Kenya, we have to take a visa, which is costing us also money. And so this is my actually point of how can Kenyan government negotiate with the German government that if it is possible for Britain and America, for Kenyans, for only Kenya to go back home visa-free, why not we Kenyans in Germany?
Hello, my name is Nick. I represent the Youth Congress in the policies in Kenya is at 30%. Meaning if I'm an investor, a young person, I want to invest in Kenya, it becomes so hard for me. Because today on behalf of the young people involved in wars, or will be, is there a point whereby His Excellency can bring the banks to the table whereby they can renegotiate so that when we have a smaller rate, it's going to encourage most of our young people and also the investors back here in diaspora to invest more in Kenya? Thank you.
My question regards the digitalization. Well, it's a good step that you are doing, but however, we are having challenges, especially, maybe it's not in your ministry, but in lands. Yes. The process of digitalization had been going on for a while, but up to now, you cannot conduct a search online. And for people in diaspora, most of them, I think they buy land, they invest in land. And so my question is, what is the government doing to, and how long will it take? Because I think it's been going on for a while. How long will it take before we can be able to transact with the lands ministry online from Germany? Thank you.
Opportunity to very sincerely thank all of you. I know many of you have come from far and wide to make it to this meeting so that we can have this conversation. Sorry about the fact that we are constrained for time to let you know, as I do the rest of Kenyans in diaspora, that I did make a commitment. Diaspora for a very long time did not get the kind of fair treatment that a government is supposed to give to all its citizens. I am aware that in many of the engagements that I had with members of our community, our Kenyan community across the globe, that they wanted government to do more, and government to be more responsive, and government to offer better service. And that is the reason that informed my, so that there is a dedicated permanent secretary to respond, to deal, to work with the diaspora, and so that we can leverage the huge potential that exists in our diaspora in not just growing our economy, but also profiling our country positively. I want to commend all of you, Kenyans in the diaspora, for being the true ambassadors of our country. Said by Tom Omolo, you have truly been the ambassadors of Kenya, and Kenya is known for what it is, a country rich in culture, but also very warm people. I'm proud to be a Kenyan because I listened to many people, including yesterday. I was in a meeting where Germans were speaking very well about Kenyans and Kenyans in general. Their hard work, their creativity, innovation is just outstanding. And I want to encourage each and every one of us to fly our flag high wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever job you're doing. Just know that the rest of us in Kenya are behind you, and we all share in one country, and we must look after it and do the best for it. Apart from setting up the Department for Diaspora, we would want to review, as the PS has said, the diaspora policy. And we are expecting you guys in the diaspora to help us with ideas, to contribute your thoughts on how best you think as a country we can take advantage of the opportunities that exist in Kenya, and also take advantage of the opportunities that are available globally. We must act local, but think global. I think there is opportunities out there that we must not miss out. Let me tell you one thing that I am very sure about, that we have the best human capital anywhere. Kenyans can work anywhere. They can do anything, and they are simply the best. So, and we must. That's in fact the biggest asset that we have, the Kenyan people. We have the Kenyan human capital. Yeah. It is better than gold. Believe you me, to understand. Therefore, we must leverage, and it is my intention that we will leverage on our human capital to serve ourselves, to serve the world, and to make sure that Kenya shines. In the conversation that I'm going to have this afternoon with Chancellor Scholz, one of the issues we are going to have a conversation about is about jobs for millions of Kenyans, and to eliminate the red tape, to eliminate bureaucracy, and to ensure that our human capital, the best that is available anywhere in the world, is made available to the world. Let me promise you that whatever was happening with the dollar, I know those of you who send money back home, you were very happy when the dollar was high. It was good stuff. But I don't have very good news for you. Because we are now stabilizing that situation. We did decide that we needed to innovate around the largest expenditure we have on our fuel costs. We spend about $500 million every month to buy fuel. And that is a huge drain on our foreign exchange reserves. So we decided to negotiate for the first time in the history of Kenya. We can now buy fuel in Kenya shillings.
Wow.
We have front-loaded the purchase in dollars by 6 months. And believe you me, the dollar has come down from 140. It is now 130. And I promise you, it's going to be 140 in the next few weeks. I don't know whether that's good news or bad news. Certainly, it is good news for those of us who are running the affairs of our nation in Kenya. Again, let me commit to you that despite the fact that we have challenges, the diaspora is going to be part and parcel of the business that I have in governing Kenya.